Hi, this is Pendle from sounddust.co.uk. I'm just here to show that I've got a new rejigged version of tiny binaural harpsichord. Now this is an instrument that's been around for a while. It's recorded from a tiny portable harpsichord, and it's recorded binaurally, which involved me having microphone stuffed in my ears and kind of putting my head right into the very beast of the thing. What I've done is I've rebuilt it and I've made a Mark II version of the harpsichord, and I thought I'd better show it off because it's got a lot of new bells and whistles going on. Now, this is a free upgrade. If you already own the machine, the sample set, then it's free, of course. If not, if you don't own it, it's £15. Now, to start off, we've got a pretty bog standard, well, it's beautiful, harpsichord. Now, I'm not a great keyboard player, so don't expect wonders here, but we've got 3 layers of sound here. Let's just simplify. Start off, we've got basic, ordinary harpsichord style strings. We've also got muted strings, which are a particular function of the harpsichord. Just have that kind of nice quality. And we also have key release, which is the clunk you get. Sorry, bad keyboard skills. Now what I like to do is actually combine both. Bad keyboard playing, here we go. Which gives you a kind of quite lush, well, lush is probably not the right word, but it's a kind of quite organic feeling keyboard, harpsichord. For more authenticity, we can even fix the velocity control. We also have, built into this new thing, is the Baroque Engine. Now this is something I've been experimenting with, and it's slightly bonkers. Let's just make sure it's set up okay. What this is 6 assignable patterns, which all play at once when you hit a note. Now if I turn it on, and I'm going to solo pattern 1. Now whatever note I hit now, it'll play this pattern. Down the bottom selection you've got velocity, so you can choose which notes are played and how hard they are. And on the top one you've got pitch. So far so good. You can also select it to choose, play 2 notes up, or you can actually fix a note. So whatever note I play, I have to be on the scale of the keyboard. Whatever note I play, it will always play the G, or the G3. Let's go back, and here it will play whatever note I actually play. This will make sense later. Now, so you've got 6 different patterns, and they can all be completely different lengths. So I've got one at 12, I've got one at 4, one at 9, so crazy lengths. And if I take it off solo, it'll play them all at the same time, which is fairly bonkers. But if I go to constrain to scale, I can actually set this, no matter what I play, to be in the scale that I want it to be. Let's actually we're kind of nearly in Steve Reich territory here with little fluffy clouds, the orb version. Oh, there you go. Accidental, I might add. And that's just holding one note. And then while that's going on, you can also start adjusting this stuff as well. So let's turn that off. That's the starter. So you've still got the good old tiny binaural harpsichord, which is a lovely thing in its own right. You've also got the Baroque Engine as well, and the Organicator, which kind of adds slight irregularities to the tuning and the velocity and various things as well. Now, that's only part of the tiny binaural harpsichord. What you also get, which is quite new this time round, is you get the tiny binaural prepared. Let me get rid of that. Now this is it's the same harpsichord, but I kind of prepared it in a John Cagean style. So it's actually lots and lots of sounds mapped across all the keys, but I've actually got several sounds mapped per key via velocity, so that can hit the same key at different velocities and you'll actually get a different sound. There's just a few of them. Now the point of this is it's just a way of kind of building up rhythms and crazy stuff, which I will demonstrate why later. But for starters, we've got the usual lovely knob thing. Let's pick a note. And now we can adjust the decay. For short things, we can play with the tuning. It's all the same note I'm hitting. We can adjust the attack, obviously. We've got filters. Actually, if you boost this, you can get some nice bottom end. There you go. The extra bit of bottom end. We've also got another layer of effects here, which is got an LFO bit crusher kind of thing and some delay. So let's add some more delay. Old school 60s delay almost. Tape delay-ish. Bit reducer. And sample rate reducer. Some noise. Which is all well and good. But we also have the cage machine. Now this is, if you've seen Steel Drum Percussion Room, which is another of my instruments, it has a kind of drum computer kind of thing. There's also the Chaos Engine, which is in the instrument suite. Now this is a similar thing. You go to the bottom octave of the keyboard, starting at C0, and you basically have a 12-track sequence assigned to each key. I'm just going to take some effects off, otherwise this is too bonkers. Right, so... No, go back, thank you. No, go there. Thank you. Okay, let's also take some of that. Back to the cage machine. You've got 12 different tracks which are assignable. You can choose what key is on there, and then you can sequence in velocity and pitch as well. Oh, it's not fitting on. You can assign whatever key you want to that. So if I say I want that sound on this one here, I can merely press learn. Depends how hard you hit it, of course, and now maybe that wasn't such a great idea, but you get the gist. You can go to a 32th grid as well for extra, that kind of thing. And there's one of these for every key, different sequencer. Great way of just kind of building up crazy kind of rhythmic backdrops, quite like that. For instance, we then go back to lovely knobs. These are all controllable via CCs as well, by the way. It even tells you what CC number they are here. Not what you'd expect from a harpsichord. Maybe you would expect it from a harpsichord played by the Aphex Twin or something like that. You get the gist. And let's just simplify again. Downhill. We'll go off the cage machine, back up the keyboard. Okay. Now the other thing I haven't mentioned yet is the articulations. So you can actually, per note, let's pick that note, I can then articulate it in a different way. With various you know what I'm saying here? So you can choose per note what you want to do, or you can just have it normally. So I think that's about everything. As I say, this is available free update if you've already got Tiny Binaural Harpsichord 1. £15 otherwise. Very reasonable. You can have a look at it or listen to the video. I know you're already watching the video, aren't you? It's available at sounddust.co.uk. And thank you very much. I think that's all I can say at this stage. Bye-bye.